I'm at work, but I gotta make a video before I go. Okay, so I was listening to get out, dog at work. David Icke, all right. So they call us conspiracy theorists, but David Icke been talking about this shit for eons and or decades. And apparently, I was listening to one of his other I'm not sure if he did a podcast with him, but he was just talking about him. He was just like, well, David Icke ain't one of the first people to talk about conspiracy theorists and all that stuff coming to light. And I'm just like, okay, cool. So now that we got that out of the way, David Icke wasn't the first, because I'm, like, where the fuck would he work? And he said David Icke got skin is fleet. He said David Icke got his information from a spirit, something like that, universal message, something like that. I don't know. God damn, man. How are we conspiracy theorists when this shit's coming to light? Like all this damn pedophile rings and everything that David Icke talks about makes so much fucking sense. My son knocked my tooth out, the half of it or whatever, so don't look too hard. It's gonna get fixed soon. But anyways, and like when you put 2 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8 together, it makes fucking sense. From the royal family, pedophile shit, what else? Politics, old ass people in the White House, celebrities. It's just kind of like, don't y'all think that's kind of weird? Like, shit. Don't you think that's kind of weird? Like, why these people are getting caught doing sexual activities with minors all of a sudden? I feel like maybe they contract this up, so it's like, oh, well, now you got to make a fool of yourself. So either you gonna do it, or we're gonna make you. But either you gonna do it, or we're going to falsify that you did it, and then you're just gonna kind of plead guilty to it. Cause the whole Bill Cosby thing, and how they make like black men look, feel like maybe their contract is up. You don't want you don't want to give us your soul in death, so we're gonna take your soul physically or whatever, famously. Some shit. I'm coming in. Goddamn. Hell, turn on the open sign. Anyways, yeah. What time is it? But yeah, all that shit coming to light nowadays. So how are we considered conspiracy theorists? Like we know that the fucking war ain't due to I don't know what it is due to, but you fucking oil, gold, drugs. It's all a money thing. It's all the emotional. We want to get you on this fucking emotional rampage. We want to get the world all up in an uproar. It's not for our fucking freedom. Because I thought being in America, we're already free. Like, what are we really fighting? So, therefore, we aren't free. If that's the case. You know what I mean? Damn it. And there's some things that I question in my lifetime. But yeah, I've been listening to David Icke for about a year now, and the motherfucker's legit. To me, he's legit because it makes okay. It makes sense. 4 minutes. It makes sense because the shit that he's talking about. I hope my bullshit wasn't on. Power off. Damn. I hope it's still. The shit that he talks about has stuff to do with the spiritual world. So the people who are already spiritual, I feel like I said this before, the people who are already spiritual can identify with what he's talking about. So it's kind of like, yeah, like I said, put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 together, put it all together. It makes sense. It's all backing up each other's stories. And it makes sense because when people do their metaphysical meditation messages, they get it come on, like, I get spiritual messages, spiritual people get spiritual messages, regular people get spiritual messages. And I got another video. It's all coming together. All right. Gotta go.